You ever look at a car and instantly know who it's for? Not because of the badge, but because of the attitude. That's the Mazda CX-50. This isn't a soft family crossover trying to please everyone. This is Mazda saying, we're done being polite. And honestly, about time. The CX-50 exists because Mazda got tired of being compared to boring SUVs. This car doesn't want to blend in. It wants to stand out, and it does that without screaming, without fake vents, without looking like it's trying too hard. It's confident, quietly aggressive, the kind of car that doesn't ask for attention but still gets it. First impression: wider, lower, more planted. The CX-50 looks like it was designed by someone who actually drives. The stance is muscular, the proportions are tight, and the body cladding isn't just for looks. It reinforces that outdoorsy, rugged personality Mazda is clearly aiming for. This isn't a mall crawler pretending to be adventurous. This is Mazda's most grown-up crossover yet. The front end is sharp, the grille is bold without being obnoxious, and the headlights give it a focused, almost predatory look. From the side, you notice how low it sits compared to other compact SUVs. That's intentional. Mazda wants this to feel connected to the road, not floating above it. From the rear, it looks wide and stable, like it's planted, ready to move. And yes, it looks better in person. Pictures don't do it justice. Now step inside, and this is where Mazda continues to embarrass competitors. The interior doesn't feel cheap. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels designed. Everything is where it should be. The materials are solid, the textures are premium, and nothing feels like it was added just to hit a checklist. Mazda didn't chase screens for the sake of screenshots. Instead, they focused on ergonomics. The dashboard layout is clean, driver-centric, and logical. Physical buttons where you want them. Controls you can use without taking your eyes off the road. It feels like a car built for adults, not tech demos. The seats deserve real credit here. They're supportive, firm in the right way, and comfortable over long drives. Whether you're commuting daily or taking a road trip, the CX-50 doesn't punish your body. The driving position is excellent, low enough to feel engaged, high enough to feel confident. And yes, the infotainment system uses Mazda's rotary controller. If you've never used one, you might complain. If you've actually driven with it, you'll understand why it works. Less distraction, more control. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are there, smooth and reliable, without unnecessary drama. Space-wise, the CX-50 is practical without being oversized. Front passengers are more than comfortable. The rear seats offer enough room for adults, and the cargo area is wide and usable. This isn't a minivan replacement, it's a lifestyle vehicle. Gear, luggage, groceries, weekend trips, it handles real life without stress. But let's stop pretending space is why people buy Mazdas. They buy them because of how they drive. And the CX-50. This thing drives like nothing else in its segment. Mazda tuned this car for people who care. The steering has weight. Real weight. You feel connected to the road, not isolated from it. The chassis feels stiff and controlled. The suspension is firm but never harsh. It absorbs bumps without losing composure. This is where the CX-50 completely separates itself from generic compact SUVs. Most competitors feel numb. The CX-50 feels alive. It encourages you to take the long way home. It rewards smooth inputs. It makes everyday driving feel intentional. Engine options are tuned for usability, not bragging rights. Power delivery is smooth and predictable. No weird lag, no CVT nonsense. Mazda sticks with a traditional automatic transmission, and it shows. Gear changes are clean, responsive, and natural. The car always feels like it knows what you want to do next. On highways, the CX-50 is rock solid. It tracks straight, stays composed at high speeds, and feels planted even when conditions aren't perfect. Wind noise is controlled. Road noise is minimal. You can drive for hours without feeling drained. And if you opt for all-wheel drive, the CX-50 becomes even more confident. Snow, rain, rough roads, it handles it all without feeling bulky or heavy. This isn't an off-roader, but it's far more capable than it looks. Fuel efficiency is respectable. Not record-breaking, not disappointing. It fits the personality of the car, balanced. You're not buying this to hypermile. You're buying it because you want something that feels good every time you drive it. Safety tech is fully loaded. Adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, emergency braking, it's all here. And thankfully, Mazda tunes these systems to assist, not nag. They work in the background, not in your face. Now let's talk about positioning, because this matters. The Mazda CX-50 is not trying to be the cheapest option. And that's intentional. Mazda is aiming above the mainstream without jumping into luxury pricing. You're paying for driving feel, design, and build quality. Not just size and features. If your only priority is maximum rear legroom or the biggest screen, look elsewhere. If you want a crossover that feels special every single day, the CX-50 makes a strong case. This car is for people who are tired of boring choices. People who don't want a badge to impress others, but want a car that feels right to them. People who value substance over hype. And that's why the CX-50 is such an important car for Mazda. It's bold without being loud. Premium without being pretentious. Capable without pretending to be something it's not. It doesn't chase trends, it sets its own lane. Is it perfect? No. Rear seat space could be better. Hybrid options are still limited. Some people will miss touchscreen controls. But these aren't mistakes. They're deliberate decisions. Mazda knows exactly who this car is for, and who it isn't. And that clarity, that's rare. The Mazda CX-50 isn't trying to win everyone over. It's trying to win the right people over. And if you're one of them, this might be the crossover that ruins all the others for you. Because once you experience a compact SUV that actually feels connected, refined, and confident, going back feels impossible.